then you foul him. That's the big point. Can he shoot over 70% on the line? That's a big question.
That's going to be a defensive 3-second call against the Houston Rockets. George Karl says that he absolutely loves the individual pieces of his team right now. It's the challenge of putting it all together.
Well, I like what Doug Moe had to say. Doug being the assistant and the head coach in the ABA as well as the NBA for years. We'll get him in shape in the last 20 games. You got Tracy McGrady. You got the #1 defense, half-court defense in the league. I think even you might want to change. I think you would say, I think I'll coach his team. Tell Jeff Van Gundy to go on vacation.
I would say I don't want to play them in the playoffs.
That's exactly right.
George Karl said that Carmelo, frankly, has to get back to being one of the top 5 players in the NBA and really assert himself going down the stretch here for the Denver Nuggets. Anthony shooting 81% from the free throw line on the season.
Anytime that you get 23 shot attempts a game and you get to the foul line at least 9 times and you shoot over 80%, you know you're going to score a lot of points. What they want from him is filling the lane every time on the break and get on the board. Well, you know, when you take 26 points,
Anthony
9 rebounds, 2 blocks, guy shoots over 50%, you foul him, he makes over 80% of your foul shots. You can't wait for this guy to get back.
Anthony again from downtown, and Carmelo Anthony knocks down the long ball and brings Denver to within 8 points with 3:20 to go in the first quarter.
See, I like the change of pace. Anytime that you're having difficulty covering a team in their half-court offense and in one-on-one situations, they're going to score.
Anthony fouled on the attempt. Went right back at Kirk Snyder. You know, this morning, Carmelo Anthony and Allen Iverson with a little post-practice shooting competition. Evidence that there is a pretty good chemistry between the two, and they did everything to distract the other one when the other one was shooting. And finally, it was Melo that ended up winning.
These two guys are always going to be happy. Anthony gets 23 shots, Iverson gets 20. So what's not to be happy about? The key with this team is, can you cut down on your turnovers where you're 28th in the league, and can you improve your half-court defense and then guard the painted area? If this team is going to go anywhere, forget about to the end of the season. At playoff time, you've got to take care of the paint, and then you've got to cut down on your turnovers. But as far as shots, those two guys will be smiling all year.
Anthony isolated on the wing and showing off that mid-range game. Carmelo Anthony heating up a little bit. Melo with 12. Well, Melo knocks down the baseline jump shot. If Naharad's the bear, then I think McGrady's got a pretty good bear trap waiting for him, Hubie.
Well, right now, if I'm Houston, I got to slow it down a little bit. Right now, come on, we got to get back to our pace.
Nene on the roll to Carmelo.
Now that's what you're looking for. You're looking for the extra pass. Appreciate the defense. Houston rotated perfectly. You could not have played that any better than Houston. They just ran out of people. And that was a beautiful, unselfish play. Now keep an eye on this baseline drive. Now watch the rotation come right over and pick up. See, 2 guys picked up. Well, unfortunately for them, Anthony did not stay out wide. He came followed and right to the rim.
George Karl could use a little bit more of that when we come back. And they implode on offense. Iverson to Anthony. And here comes Denver.
Oh,
and we have a technical foul. It's going to go against Carmelo Anthony. I'm not sure if he said something or he did something. Anthony on the drive. Got a nice soft touch and a good roll.
I tell you, we have so many guys crying here tonight. We got to get the towels out. Everyone wants an N1. They all want an N1 here in this game.
20 points for Carmelo Anthony. Gundy's bench has been productive, and Anthony got that one to go, muscled it home. He had really working arduously for that one.
Well, he earned that one, no doubt about it. But he's been struggling. We know that he's 7 for 21 coming into this quarter.
Camby back in the ball game. He was shaken up earlier. The lob for Carmelo.
Now, Carmelo's very upset. He thought he got fouled on the play. That was a beautiful pass going on a backdoor move. And Snyder was looking for help on the baseline. You can't do that. You got to get up and get the forearm on him and try to knock him off his stride as he backdoors you.
Anthony with 24 points. The Nuggets trying to make a move with 8:48 to go.
Big thing right now is Anthony and Iverson have got to get going. They've got to get up over. They've been struggling the whole game, shooting below 40%. They've got to take over from now to the end. That's why you get the big bucks. The big bucks, you're supposed to get it. But more important, can you defend them now? That's the big. Can you defend Houston?
Iverson looking for Anthony. Double team coming from Mutombo. Now he backs off. One-on-one against Battier. And they are really trying to pack it in and force it to Anthony.
Well, if I'm Carmelo Anthony, I'm really upset, okay? Because I've been fouled the last 3 times I've been on the box. Now, the last play before this, he was really hammered, and he didn't get the call. So you knew when he got that basketball that he was going to attack, and he did. He went in there and said, I don't care what you do. You're going to have to knock me down. I'm going for a dunk. And they knocked him down.
They knocked down Battier. True to form. And,
in the 70s and 80s, you would be on the floor just like that, going to the line.
Anthony knocks down the free throw. He's about 81% on the season. And, of course, what factors into that a little bit, too, Hubie, the fact that Battier has frustrated Anthony a little bit tonight. And Battier always amongst league leaders in taking charges. So his rep, for better for worse, works for him a little bit.
No, he did a good job, but more important, when you play against a great offensive player, it's a team defense. You've got to get help, and Shane's had a lot of help. Mutombo's been in.
Another interesting matchup between Battier and Carmelo Anthony, and Anthony won that time.
That was a beautiful move. Now that's where upper body strength, size, and then his quickness, because Battier thought that he was going to take a fadeaway jump shot. He just won that spin move. Well executed.
Carmelo Anthony with his 26 30-point game this season.